Alright, so here's the snacks I found on the way out of work yesterday. These are Lay's sweet and salty dipped clusters. It's basically like a Pringles type of potato paste that's aerated and made into clusters. And we got these 3 flavors of Juicy Drop gummies. They looks like it's like a pen of liquid candy that you squirt on top of a gummy candy. So we got 3 little flavors to play with here. Let's see what this is all about. So the Lay's sweet, salty dipped clusters. Open her up. Let's see what we got. And if you notice at first there's a zipper seal on it, like a Ziploc type of seal, which is I think kind of silly. It smells pretty good. So yeah, it says it's 5 servings. But that's kind of silly because this is only 5 ounces of actual food. So you know you're gonna sit down, you're gonna eat this in one sitting. That's just one of these kind of foods. You know, once you start eating one, you're likely to just keep going until the bag is done. Unless you have some immense amount of willpower. I don't know. If you do, then you can share that with the rest of us. But anywho, so yeah, it's kind of silly they put a Ziploc feature on it when you're gonna use that. I do suggest that you chill these first because, as you can see, they are chocolate bottomed. It's chocolate. So this is basically a callback to the chocolate dipped potato chip, which are very delicious as well. But these are basically, I assume, is the leftovers of making their knockoff of the Pringle. It tastes like what it is. It tastes like potatoes, you know. It tastes like potatoes with chocolate. It almost tastes like those weird nut clusters they put in some cereals, like Honey Bunches of Oats. But who knows? According to the ingredients, there's no gluten in it. There's no wheat. They don't put gluten-free anywhere on the packaging, which is very common. Most companies don't spend the extra lettering to do that. Don't know why, because it makes life easier for people. Because they have to put in bold on the bottom with all the allergens that are possibly in it. Any kind of shared equipment use, things like that. So, you know, whatever. They are good though. If you like potato chips covered in chocolate, this is your go-to. If you like processed food, this is very much a highly processed food. See those little green and red colors on it? That's just coloration. There's nothing in the ingredient list to suggest what those are. It's literally just potatoes, rice, and other starchy things, a little milk, a lot of artificial coloring. But because the chocolate gets on your fingers, melts quickly onto you. Definitely want to let them chill first. The bag gets hot, make it kind of melty and stuck together. But very good. If you like the sweet salty combo, very crunchy. Although it is like $5 for a bag, I think it's kind of steep, considering this is practically what they just swept off the factory floor, making their knockoff of the Pringle, and then they just dipped it in chocolate and like threw some red 40 and blue number 1 on and called it a day. So I do think they're kind of overpriced. There's unnecessary packaging with the Ziploc feature, and of course it's also hard to eat messy food, especially if you live in a tropical environment, as someone like me does. So, but they are tasty, and the bag doesn't really lie about what it is. There's really nothing going on with it special that, you know, it's just some holiday themed BS that company's putting out to try to make a little money off of what normally would just throw away. So kudos to them to try to make a little extra bucks. So let's go and try this blue Juicy Drop gummy. It's called Blue Rebel. I'm not even going to commit to a fruit flavor here. It's the color blue. Blue Rebel. Artificially flavored. Yeah, no crap, it's artificially flavored. It's the color blue. Blue is not natural. Like, even in fruit, you don't see blue naturally in food, because it's usually a sign of, like, you know, putrefaction, bad bacteria. That's, you know, this blue. Come on, people. Even blueberry is actually purple. Let's try this out anyway. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see what they mean by blue. What flavor is blue? Oh, so the whole thing rips off the top real nice and easy. But now you can't read the ingredient label and nutrition label, so hopefully you got that done before you opened it. So, well, this is the pen. See how the little juicy. I guess you. Oh, look it squirts. See that? It squirts. That's good. It's blue raspberry, people. They could have just said blue raspberry. I don't know why they're trying to be different. I don't know what kind of angle they're going on there. It's just blue raspberry, which is still a fake flavor, but whatever. Let's look at the gummy. So this is the gummy. See, it's got a little divot in it for you to put the little juice. Let's try the gummy on its own. Very sweet. Very sour. Gummy's very sweet. The sugary stuff you see on it, that's the sugar. Got a good chew to it, like a normal gummy. Let's go ahead and see what happens when we put them together. Ooh, that filled in. And that completes the flavor profile. This is a little extra sour. I think a lot of people may not like how sour the candy in the pen is. And the gummies are a little extra sweet. Put them together, they don't blend together. You taste one, then you taste the other, and you taste the other back again, until you've mashed them up in your mouth and blended it together yourself. So, very interesting, very tasty, but still, yeah, this is basically blue raspberry. Very classic blue raspberry flavor, very classic sourness. There's definitely malic. It says in the back there's malic acid in it, so that's where all the sour is coming from. Yeah, very blue, very classic blue raspberry flavor. Very artificial. So yeah, they're not lying at all in the packaging. Yeah, definitely would try this again. It's very good if you like the fake blue raspberry flavor. I do. I love that. I know it's fake. I know it's not real, but it's real in this package. This is real. All right, now for wild cherry berry. At least this one's named after an actual fruit. Time for a little knockout punch. Let's see how this one is. So the final one we're going to try is the knockout punch. So now punch is a nice and ambiguous flavor. There are many different kinds of punches, but generally punch, when people think of punch, they think of what we call the Hawaiian punch, and that's obviously what they're going off of. This is reminiscent of the commercials where the guy would punch people, literally punch people, instead of giving them a drink, which is a very interesting ad campaign. So once again, opens about the same. I'm going to start with the gummy. So once again, we have this divot, this little cup-shaped gummy, and lots of sugar stuck to it. Oh. This time the gummy's kind of sour. That's interesting. The last two, the gummy was sweet. Well, no, now the gummy's not so sweet. Put a pen. Once again, uber thick. Very sour. Oh yeah, way sour. Much more sour than the gummy is. Try them together. See what happens. So there's the gummy, the pen. Fill the baby up. And once again, where's I touch your tongue first? That's what you taste first. It takes a little while for them to become one flavor again. It's alright. I mean, it's not really tasting exactly like Hawaiian Punch though. I guess because Hawaiian Punch isn't sour. So it's an altered flavor. It's alright though. I mean, I like them. Pretty good. I would have loved this better back when I was 8. I really did like candies where you kind of had control over it, because with this you can put more or less of the sour component as you want it. You can just eat all the gummies if you want, but that's kind of silly. You'd kind of be a waste of money to only eat half the package. But still good. Definitely worth a try. But if you're trying to stay away from artificial colors and sweeteners and artificial flavors, not your food. This is very much highly processed. I would say this is more processed than even the little potato clusters that Lay's is making, because this is gelatin. Gelatin is so processed that the government doesn't even care what source you got it from, be it a plant or animal. It's just gelatin, whatever. It's an ambiguous food. It's that processed. But anywho, so I'm Blake Ebersabel. This is my food review for today. Like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. If you'd like to make suggestions or see me eat a certain kind of food or something, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I have a suggestion from my friend Paul to try G-Force. Once I find G-Force energy drink somewhere, I'll definitely do a review on that. So, just if you have a product that you'd like me to try and you want to send it to me, just go ahead and send me a message. We'll hook that up. But yeah, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to, see these videos as soon as they come out. Y'all have a good day.